know.
That second shot's making me warm. Okay, you just hit that sound. Apparently. All right. Are we ready? Not much.
Star Wars ever have a Christmas episode? They did have a Christmas.
Who?
Star Wars did have Christmas specials.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was just Family Guy.
No.
Star Wars?
Star Wars had
I didn't know
Christmas
that.
specials.
Yeah.
They had one where
In like the 80s.
Like,
it was.
yeah.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Why?
It was when they had Jango Fett like a different armor,
Yeah.
like color scheme and everything. It was literally called the Star Wars Christmas special. They did a live action one and I think an animated one.
Yeah.
Or it might have just been the live action one.
I think it was live action, and it was back before they really dialed in like CGI, so it looks rough. But you know, if you like Star Wars, it's pretty dope.
Probably still a better story.
It's
than
on
putting out
Disney Plus, I think.
Yeah.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still not going to watch it, but
It's nice to know it's there.
it is nice to know it's there.
All right.
After a certain time, you just have to let the past go.
That's what
There's no reason to go back.
Luke Skywalker said pretty much.
Stop it. All right. I'm gonna put you down on this. No? Okay.
Yeah, don't say it like that.
What?
I'm gonna put,
I'm gonna put you down.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jeez.
Hold yeller.
Gosh, you're gonna add euphemism to racism?
Is the dog too
Euthanasia.
black for you?
Yeah, is that what it is? Wow. Jesus Christ.
Cheers.
Cheers.
She's definitely gonna take a sip.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you for being here too, bud. Hi.
Welcome everyone to a very merry holiday special edition of the podcast where we pull back the curtain and give you some insight what goes on behind the scenes
Jingle
of every bar and restaurant. We like to call that the Industry Perspective Holiday Edition.
It does feel wholesome with the dog jumping around. Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
We have
Introductions?
You had two special guests today.
Yeah, so to our Apple and Spotify listeners, hi. And to our YouTube listeners and watchers, what's up, motherfuckers?
Huzzah, bitches.
Oh shit. Wait, I'm forgetting something. Sorry, it sounds very quiet.
Oh. Yeah, here we go.
There's a lot going on set
It
right
is
now.
a lot. It is a lot on set.
Yeah.
My name is Rob, though.
I'm
Welcome.
Mondo.
And I was the elf that got too drunk at the Christmas party and they kicked out of the North Pole. So now I have to bartend and spread cheer that way.
That just is
P
very
the
fitting.
elf, I guess.
P the elf.
P the elf.
And then we have two special guests today.
We do.
Yes.
Hola.
Well, let's intro the one who can actually speak first. And welcome back, Mike, to the pod. Thank you for coming in, man.
Yes, sir.
Give him the claps, please.
Oh,
Give him
shit,
a few claps.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He gets a cheer.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Nope.
Hey,
No, I want more. I
thanks
want
for
more.
having me. Hola. My name is Mike.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Miguel.
Espanol.
Yeah,
Oh,
a little
Miguel.
Okay.
bit, a little bit. Just
Shit.
enough.
Duolingo? Same thing with
You know
Rob?
what? I started on Duolingo, but I've actually learned more of it just working around.
Working around the Mexicans.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. I didn't want to say
fair.
it like that, but
Yeah.
you're on the road today. though.
Yeah, man.
I can say it like that. I can say it like that. All right. God damn. Welcome in, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for being
Welcome
on here.
back.
You've been on a previous episode with Nando
Yeah.
here. You guys did like an episode where you were watching the game. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We were
Different
just,
camera angles, different vibe.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
catching up. It's
Dope.
been a while, but thanks for having me back, man.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
It's nice to get a chance to sit and chat with you and get to know you
Yeah.
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. I mean, it's always better when you have more people. You know what I mean? But yeah, so just doing just a solo.
What does that mean?
They know.
You
I
know
meant.
what it means.
They saw the look I gave them.
I saw the look you gave him.
I saw the look too.
Exactly. So you should know what it means. But as I was saying,
If you go back, like I I gave a look too because I felt left out. I didn't want you to do the look alone.
I
so
appreciate
just
that.
a
See,
look,
he
too.
gets me. It's because we've done an episode together.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So
There
he
you go.
knows what's up.
This is
but-
random, but this shit is really good.
What is that shit that's really good?
Yeah, what is this shit?
Oh yeah, it's called LA Soju. It's a michelada. It's a soju beer and michelada mix.
Local?
Local from LA. It's from a Korean dude that makes it. Really good stuff, and it's blowing up right now. So like people who like micheladas, man, this stuff.
We
is
definitely
really,
support
really
LA
good.
shit here.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
That fuck 'em up.
Sorry, I just wanted to. Just wanted an excuse to use them.
Hey man.
And I know it turns Rob up.
It does every time. Can't
No,
not
this is really
react.
good shit. It's LA Soju. Fuck
Really
yeah.
good, man. Yeah, I'll give you the hand.
Is it
maybe
at-
tag them in it, man? Good.
Yeah, absolutely. Got
Yeah.
tag it.
Is it at stores or?
It's like I said, it's in a lot of stores right now. It's been blowing up, but it's definitely at my store. So if you're in downtown LA, I manage a little
That's the-
wine and craft beer place. We talked about it last time.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Spring.
segue because we were gonna ask you. What do you do in the industry? How are you?
Yeah, for those who haven't seen the last episode,
Yes.
and obviously, Rob and P weren't here last time, so if you could kind of fill everybody in.
So just
on
like
what you
quick
do.
rundown. But first, if you got time, go back and watch the episode.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
need to.
I think that was
The quick rundown is I am what we talked about. I'm like a wine specialist. Been in the industry for like over 10 years, and right now I do all the buying at a small little like wine, craft beer, spirit store. So I do the spirit buying, sake buying, wine buying, and so I try a lot of things. And basically, when you come in there, the store is kind of curated to what I think.
So are you like pretty knowledgeable when it comes to your spirits and everything like that? Do you
I
do
think so.
research? Do you like? Are you? What I'm asking is like, are you really 10 toes down into it? Like you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Do you care about what products you sell, or are you just trying to get?
No, I definitely care about stuff that we sell. I mean, but you got to have like different price points and stuff for everyone. So
Right.
it's like, even though
Right.
there might be things I might not like, but I know there's people out there that do like them. So I try to bring a good mix for everyone. But I consider myself knowledgeable. I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm knowledgeable enough that I could bullshit myself through a sale, and I sound
I
like
like
know
that
what
you
I'm
said
talking
that
about.
you'll get stuff in there that you might not like, but will sell, because man, how many places have suffered through where they're like, I'm gonna put a menu out that I like, and I don't care what anybody else thinks.
Yeah.
I want to leave my mark.
That's the
Fucking
worst.
loser.
Yeah,
Where's
that
the
was a
fucking
skid
shot?
mark, my friend. That was a skid mark for sure.
But yeah,
Oh
when
shit,
you-
we don't have a bell over here.
Yeah, but when you
Oh,
when you
we got
work,
Scrappy's in the house.
but yeah, when you work in industry enough, like that's a key thing. Like I think people who do where they're like, it's just how I feel. You're probably just brand new, and it's probably your first position doing where you're able to curate.
Or you're coming from
menu
Sweden
and
or
stuff
some shit
Or
like
you're
that.
you're just an asshole. But like the key is you gotta have things in for,
Asshole
for
from
everyone. So it's like, yeah, it's a lot of stuff that like I might not like. I'm not a big fan of, but I know that this is what people drink, and so I gotta have at least something like
Do you
that.
guys
in
sell
there.
Casamigos?
Actually, I do, because it's people. Like,
People
no,
buy it.
No,
Hey,
It
people
sells.
buy it, man.
So,
Yeah.
It
so
sells.
for a
It
minute.
sells.
For a minute, I didn't bring it in, but then I was like, you know what? Like, I started seeing a lot of like turnover, people coming in and leaving. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta bring in some stuff. So I have Casamigos in. I have Don Julio in. I won't bring Patron in. That's where it's like I'm not
Yeah.
bringing
That's
Patron
the
in.
hard
You
line.
gotta have
Like,
standards.
you gotta have standards.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because-
If you like Patron, you probably like Casamigos. So
Yeah.
Only people like 35 and up will order Patron.
no, man.
Really?
No,
I
it's-
get
younger crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've started advertising again.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I
And
thought
now when they advertise, they try to lean into the whole "we're Mexican" thing.
Patron? Patron?
The thing about it though, it was started by a hairstylist, I believe. It was started
I'm
by a
not surprised to
hairstylist.
hear
Oh
that.
shit. I didn't even
Not
know that.
surprised to hear that.
But that's
Fact check
crazy.
you
Wait,
keep talking, I'm gonna look
so in terms of what are like the trends you see in terms of what the liquor brands or wines that are becoming more trendy that people buy the most of nowadays?
Pretty much like anything that has like a celebrity backing.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
Jesus.
that's where like I like and all my reps and stuff when they come in and they want to try me on stuff and they're like, oh, this is like the Rocks line. I'm like, nah, bro. I
Yeah.
don't do no I try not to do no celebrity stuff.
You're right,
You
right.
know? They did get me on Cardi B's little what's that shit?
I don't know.
No, Cardi B has a fucking a whipped cream, alcohol whipped cream thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
but when my rep brought it in, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And then I tried. I'm like, all right, I'll bring it in. That's pretty cool. And then someone was like, oh, that's Cardi B shit. I'm like, fuck, they got
They got you.
yeah. But it
Damn.
did sell out though. Like people
Yeah.
are buying it. But like the trend is pretty much any person's favorite celebrity. That's what people are like looking for. And then
Damn.
also like the bigger brands, like
Class as
like
well.
people just want to. At this point, I see a lot of people who just want a status symbol. So they're
Yeah.
like, give me 1942 because
Yeah.
I know that costs a lot, even though it's crap.
Right.
You know, and it's like, oh, give me, you know, Classy Azul because I know it costs so much, but it's not that good.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm
I-
like, I got a bottle for you that's like half the price. I'll blow it out the water.
Right.
But
Yeah.
they're like, I ain't never heard of that. I only drink that.
Right.
But then, you know,
Right.
go ahead, do your thing.
So the original Patron was Siete Leguas, which was originally a Mexican distillery, but then was purchased by John Paul
Gaultier?
DeJoria. I don't know. Fucking, they're not Mexican.
Yeah.
And Martin Crowley. Neither of them are Mexican.
No,
so
that's
they're
not
trying to rebrand as Mexican, still not Mexican.
Damn.
So originally it was a Mexican-owned tequila. That was Siete Leguas, which Siete Leguas is still
It's still good.
good.
Yeah.
100% blue agave tequila.
Damn.
Mexican-owned.
And recently, speaking of Casamigos, they actually have a new brand. It's a jalapeno Casamigos. Yeah, and like we started like selling it over at Redacted. And then I was like, yo, what's up with this? Like, why are we getting it? Two, what is this? And I found out because it had all these little like kissy faces, like lips on it. And I was just like, why is that? In addition to George Clooney, this one is actually sponsored by Cindy Crawford. And so they went into business with her. And so they just made their Casamigos Blanco with like a jalapeno spice to it. And then it has like Cindy Crawford's like signature on top of like the George Clooney and whatever.
So they're not even hiding it anymore.
No.
Like
I
it's
ain't know
literally
Cindy
they are
Crawford's still a thing.
saying this tequila
I don't even
is
think she
hold
knew
on.
she was a thing.
They are saying this tequila is for old white people.
Yeah.
And you guys are paying over $20 a shot
Yeah.
for a tequila that is marketed and branded for old white people. Make that make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Like,
because most
what-
of the people that get it don't
but-
even know who Cindy Crawford
but that's
are.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
But if
whose
you
lips
do
is
remember,
on it,
if you do remember Cindy Crawford,
yeah.
though, yo,
I get it.
Yeah.
but like he was saying about Patron, like, oh, they're over 35. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but the people ordering this shit ain't over 35. Well, some of them are, but it's not even made for you. It's made for old white people.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that's the tequila you're paying more for. Why?
But I mean, that's even the same thing you think about Hennessy. Hennessy is made by some French dudes
Yeah.
that do not want black people drinking
Right.
it. Like,
So why do we, not just us, but like people in general, why do we spend so much money buying things that the people that we're paying for, they don't even want us to buy it?
they want our
They
money
think-
though.
Yeah,
That was the same
they
thing
want
with,
your
like,
money, but
Yeah.
like,
with
okay,
Jay-Z
give
and
your money
Cristal,
to the
right?
person next to the
Yeah,
next
that was
to you.
definitely.
Didn't he have a whole campaign
Yeah.
against Cristal
Yeah.
You know what though?
and Tommy Hilfiger?
I would
Yeah,
say this.
that's
though,
why he
man.
started Ace of Spades, or not started, but like bought into.
You know
Ace
what
of
though? I
Spades.
would say this though. Cristal's better than Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades is not that good. I'd take a bottle of Cristal over Ace of Spades.
I'm gonna
I-
be
it's still
blunt
champagne
as
to me.
fuck. It just tastes like bubbly
Yeah.
fucking wine. I can't really tell. I could not tell the
can
difference.
tell.
Maybe
But
that's my
also-
peasant palate,
Also,
but
too, is like you gotta have it like it's different when you get it young. But if you have something that's been aged for a minute, it
Well,
tastes
that's their
so much
problem
better.
right now is they get everything too young.
But also, back to Hennessy. Back to
I was waiting for if you were gonna make the joke. I was going to.
Jay-Z is cleared of all charges, I believe. If that's where we're going, I'd like to say Jay-Z has been cleared of charges. However, going back to Hennessy,
Oh fuck, it's getting hot. in here.
God damn.
Yeah, no. Going back to Hennessy, I'm glad you brought that because I was talking to someone today, and I was like, like why people buy this stuff, and I have one goal. It's and it's actually a harder goal than what it sounds like. So one of my goals every year is like, if I could just get one black person to stop drinking Hennessy and do something else, I feel like I've accomplished.
Bro,
it.
you ain't gonna
And
accomplish
people don't
shit.
realize,
I'm gonna
I'm
let
like,
you know.
they're like, no, it's a lot harder to do.
Yeah.
No,
You know, I might get one every 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you talk to them like, yo, man, there's better things in it, and they just don't listen. They're stubborn, and it's so hard to get black people off of Hennessy.
here's
man.
the thing. It's
And it's not good, dude. Like, yo, it's a very hard thing to do, man.
very
It's
hard. It's not even a racist thing.
There's some jokes that can be made there, but I can't say it.
I believe you should say all of them.
Nope.
Start from the top. What's your first one? Top 3 jokes. Go. No? Oh, all right, cool. No, I was gonna say it's
It's
not
just the way he said it.
Oh,
It's
here we
hard
go.
to get black people off of Hennessy.
Yeah.
No, it's tough because here's the thing: is a lot of people, black or otherwise, that are into Hennessy. They're just like, this is my liquor. This is what I do when I drink. When I go out, this is what I drink at family functions. This is when I drink when I go to the bar. I drink brown. I drink Hennessy, and that's it. And so it's not even about like, you know, people are just like, you know what, tonight I want to do tequila. Tonight I want to do espresso martinis. It's like a lot of the people that drink Hennessy are just like, this is my drink in every setting and every function. I'm going for brunch, Hennessy. Make it a sidecar.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like Hennessy is their
Mimosa?
shit.
But that goes into the comfort of, oh, well, this is what I'm paying for. You know, a lot of times people are like, oh, I know what I'm paying for, or I know I don't want to get a hangover.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, let me drink brown. Like, what? But what kind of brown?
Yeah.
Hennessy that's not a classification of liquor, by the way. What brown you got? Besides me, I mean, shit, I don't know, man. We can start counting, but I mean, I had that happen at my bar all the time because we don't have Hennessy. And they'll be like, well, what other brown you got? And I'm like, okay, well, I have Cavassier. And they're
Have you
like,
said
well,
besides
what
me?
is that? Huh?
Have you said besides?
Not
me?
yet.
You should.
I probably should.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please
But
do.
when you tell people, you know, oh, I have a Cavassier or I have several cognacs.
Right.
Oh, some of y'all just learned that that's what Hennessy is. Yeah, it's not brown. It's not a classification. Cognac
Depends on who you
is the
ask.
The
classification.
fact that they
You
don't
know.
know what Cavassier is, and didn't Busta Rhymes make a song about
A
it?
great
Like,
song.
20
A phenomenal
Whole
song.
song.
Phenomenal
Yeah.
song.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, song about it.
Yeah.
That's
But he
Well,
can't
it's-
do it now
yeah,
because
but
they
you
can't
can't play it
perform
nowadays.
certain parts.
But
He can't perform certain parts.
I heard the song.
Yeah.
well, Diddy's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's all in the song, all in the video.
All in the video.
It's Diddy, Pharrell, and Busta
Yeah,
Rhymes.
he's the one doing all the
it was a
ad-libs.
I
great
knew
song.
it was Pharrell and Busta. I didn't know Diddy was.
Oh no, Diddy's in
man.
it. Yeah, no, Diddy's in it. Yeah. Well, no, because I was gonna say I have the issue. Well, I got into it. It wasn't. I didn't get into it. Someone's like, "Hey, what tequilas do you have?" Or they asked, "Like, do you have Casamigos?" I was like, "We have Casamigos, but we also have a ton of other tequilas. You just haven't heard about them in a rap song."
Shut up. Give me Casamigos.
Yeah,
I don't care.
And they got a little offended when I was like, "You just haven't heard them in a rap song." And I was like, "Well, you don't know the other ones that aren't in rap songs, so I'm not." You know what I mean?
But
I
did
mean-
they hear about the tequila that you told them?
They heard about them. They ended up going with Casamigos, though.
Okay,
but
so
that's the thing is like
Your point still kind of stands.
they let me go. That's the thing. They let me go down the whole list because I used to go down the list of reposados and I'll save Casamigos for last to try to like, and they just give me the blank stare waiting for Casamigos, and then Casamigos. Oh yeah, Casamigos. Yeah, I
I
get
don't
that.
do that
It's
no
like,
more.
yeah, they
I
have
just say, what do you want? But you find a nice way to say it. You know?
Yeah.
Someone's like, oh, well, what do you have? Well, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
Like, put the onus back on them. Because
Yeah.
then
Put it back on
if
them
someone
always.
says to me that they're looking for Casamigos, it's like, okay, I know I don't have that, but let me try to figure out what I do have that you might like.
Right.
You know, and it just cuts through all of that. What kind of beers you got? What kind of beer you looking for?
Yeah.
Same thing when
Don't
they say,
just-
"What's your favorite thing?" Well, what do
Yeah.
you like?
What kind
Oh, I
of drinks
like
you
rum.
got here?
Boom. These are my rum drinks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's
Oh,
good
I just
here?
have a margarita. Bitch, out. Fucking throat.
Man, what's good here? The menu. Try it out.
Shit, what's good with you?
Yeah.
What's good with you?
Shit, I'm
You
chilling.
tell me what's good with you. Where you from?
Wait. So you're a wine enthusiast as well?
That's gonna be my wait. Sorry, that's gonna be a
Oh, go ahead.
response. What's good here?
He's
Shit,
a
what's good
wine
with you?
specialist as well.
Wine specialist, wine enthusiast. Are you interested in becoming a sommelier, or does that seem too?
So we talked about this last time.
Yeah.
And no, hell no.
Okay.
The reason why is because like I thought like if I was to do anything, I would probably go like get like my second or third level of like W set. I feel like that's much more of a to me it's a better certificate and you can go more fields with it.
Bet.
A Som, I thought maybe I wanted to be a Som because don't get me wrong, Soms are very knowledgeable and they do know their stuff. But when you work next to a Som, all he
pretentious.
is just a high class waiter, and I'm not trying to wait tables.
Word.
You know, I'm not trying to wait tables. So when I saw that, and I was just like, I ain't trying to wait tables. I ain't trying to like do all that. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
And then like I think the first level of like Som, they teach you how to like pour and do all. You already know how to do that. You don't need to, you know.
Yeah.
But no, don't be wrong. Like Soms really know their stuff.
Right.
Because they want you to travel overseas
and then
for that shit.
if you could get to like the level of like master Som, where it's like you could smell something and you could tell what year and what part of the like the where it's at, like
the soil
like
that the
the
grape
minerals
is
and
in.
all that. Yeah.
that's dope. I mean,
It is a
I don't-
talent.
Yeah, I don't want to do all that. Like I like wine, I love wine, but I don't want it to be like I ain't trying to do all that.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
So
It's for sure a talent. I know I've like talked shit about how pretentious the title can be, but it is a talent where you can tell the grape and I guess maybe even the soil or whatever, like how it was aged and every like it is a talent to have that refined palate and that refined sense of smell, but it does seem a little pretentious when you're doing all the little things with the different tools and shit. It's like me personally, like, does it really make a big difference when you put it in this thing and air it? Like, is there a big difference in like,
well,
that?
if
It's still to me looks performative, even though I know it has a purpose. It does look performative.
Yeah.
I mean, well, like if you're working at a restaurant, I mean, I feel like that stuff does need to be known because if you're eating something and you really want a specific style of this and that, you have to know all that stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
You know. Now, as far as like the whole like decanter, the big
Decanter,
that's
what it's
all
called.
bullshit. Like it's all for show. All that stuff.
I had a feeling.
I mean, they all work.
Yeah.
They serve their purpose. But the more like crazier style, that's all just for show.
It is. Okay.
You can sit there and
okay.
cut-
Thank you for validating
Yeah,
that.
you can sit there
I
and
feel
cut
validated.
the top off a milk carton and pour it in that, and then just let it sit, and it'll work the same way as like one of the glasses. Yeah, you know. But that's just
It is bullshit.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
bullshit.
Aeration is aeration.
And then on top of that, it's a bitch to clean those things.
Yes.
You have to buy certain little like balls.
Yeah, because they're like
Yeah.
these fucking. For those that don't know what a decanter is, it's literally like a horseshoe shaped fucking pitcher that's very thin and very fragile, made of glass. It's literally what it is,
The
right?
good ones are made out of crystal. But it's basically
shit.
it's like anything like for instance like may I grab this little thing right here?
Yeah.
So this could be like a decanter, man. All you have to do is just pour it in here. It has an open top. You let it sit.
But it has to be made.
It
of
has to
crystal.
be. It has to be out of crystal. Yeah, man. it could be. I mean, yeah. If we're talking about it's just glass, but like let's just say this is crystal. The good ones are made out of crystal, and but basically it has an open top. It pour it in, and then you just let it breathe and stuff like that. But then people started getting fancy, and now you have like these little like you said the horseshoe ones.
Yeah.
You have like little swirly ones. You know, you have all these like extravagant
Fucking do a
stuff.
loop-de-loop
But they
and
all
shit.
work the same. You know, but when you start getting into like the whole designs, that's all just for show.
Word.
Which there's nothing wrong with show.
No, there's not. Absolutely not. I'm gonna still talk shit about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, you're paying a
Fucking corny.
premium for the show
Yeah.
more than the actual product at
Which
that
is
point.
actually crazy because now you reminded me, I am missing a decanter. I had a decanter, and I moved recently, or moved about a year
And
ago.
now you can't find it.
I can't not find it, man. It's I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna look for it when I get
That
home.
was terrible. You're better than that. You're better
No,
than
I'm
that.
not. I want the crowd to know I am not. Absolutely not.
Damn.
Oh,
Like a drunk guy at 2 a.m. I'll take the low hanging fruit.
Low hanging A 10 at 2 is a 2 at 10.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. It's very distracting.
It is.
For those that can't see, Chris is on the beanbag with
Yeah.
with Evie,
Yeah.
puppy that you saw
and
here.
he looks so content.
This is like a Christmas card,
Rob
right?
is like having a crisis because he wants to
I
be
want
there.
that so
He's
bad
like,
for
I
me.
want to be over
I
there.
want to be there. With Chris more than the dog. No.
Wow.
That's the point.
Oh,
No,
mom's back.
yes. So, how long have you been working in that particular shop?
Too long, man. But I've been there for about I think 2018. End of 2018 is when I went there.
Oh, so you guys like survived the pandemic.
Pandemic, yeah. We're the only on the corner that we're at. We're the only place that survived the pandemic. So like back before 2020, like our block used to be very, very popular.
Yeah.
There was a bar on each corner. There was restaurants and bars all up down the street. But then when the people in Sacramento didn't want to let places open up, a lot of those places just died out slowly, one after a time. And then we're literally like the only, because we were like an essential place.
Yeah.
We were allowed to stay open, so we survived. But everywhere else like survived.
Yeah.
And I think the last bookstore, which is right across the street from us, almost went under too.
Yeah.
Damn.
But they're still there. So
Is your guys' bar ever open?
it used to be.
Is it just more decorative now, or what's the deal with that?
It's just a bunch of empty
Certain
space.
days? Oh,
It's
really?
empty
You guys
space.
don't touch it at all
Yeah,
now?
the owner just one day he just just didn't want to have it open, and
Oh, he gave up on it.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. But
Because then
I
we
tried
went in there like once, like, oh, you had mentioned like, oh,
Yeah,
I
a
think
few
they might
weeks
be
ago,
open. And they open at certain times. Of
Yeah,
the day.
Nah,
that's what we
it's
thought.
been like 2 years, but it used to be.
damn.
It used to be really popular. We said like especially on the weekends, but the owner just shut it down. And I tried to like talk to him a few times about like reopen it, maybe like this and that. And then the last time I talked to him, he just gave me this look, and I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna talk to you about it no more.
Because you guys have movies playing right there, so like that could be a whole thing, like play certain movies.
We used to do that. We used to have like we used to play movies.
Because I know the people that work there are just sitting there watching the fucking movie, which is valid, right?
Yeah.
You're just sitting there waiting for people to come in. But yeah, have a movie playing, have some
I mean,
wine, whatever the fuck it is at the bar. Like that's a whole
Yeah.
yeah,
That's definitely a vibe.
I know. And trust me, man, you're like the 1 millionth and second person that has
'Cause
gave me that same
it-
speech.
It's shit like that brings traffic back to downtown. If you're just another spot that sells liquor, they're like, all right, we're gonna stop in for
Right.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like when you do extracurricular shit like that, that gives people the incentive to come
Well,
downtown,
like,
which is what we need.
We like I said, I'm done talking to him about it. I even said at one point I was like, if you're not gonna do nothing with the bar, extend the store. Like
Yeah.
Might as well.
But
Bring more inventory.
I'm not sure what he wants to do with it. I stopped talking to him about it, and so now I just focused on what I need to do. And
Sounds like somebody that don't want to hustle.
oh man,
Yeah, it sounds like they're paralyzed by their options a little bit. Like don't know what to do with the space and everything. And I mean, I get it. As a business owner, it's not always easy to have the confidence that you're making the right decisions. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what that bar was costing him, but at the same time, it couldn't have been costing you more than the empty space is losing you from not utilizing it. If you're playing movies or setting an ambiance for people to come in and you're not utilizing that, you're just wasting money.
yeah, I have no idea what his reasons are, but I don't own the place, so,
Right.
I've talked to him. I try to talk to him about it, but as of right now, the bar is closed. Hopefully, we'll get it open soon because it's still there. Everything still works. It's all there. He's still paying for the license, so
Still paying for the license.
still paying
Like,
for the
that's-
license.
You don't want to let the license go because
Yeah,
once you
so-
let it go, it's harder to get it
It's hard
back.
to get back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It
Yeah,
is. We
so-
It's cheaper to
Fucking-
keep it than to try to get it back.
just fucking
Because
my boss has been fighting for it, and he's still on a temp.
damn.
So
Damn.
it takes forever to get that
Yeah.
fucking license, dude. So
Yeah, you don't want to let that go, man. You really don't. And then have to start over from square one. It also changes the opportunities you have for selling, because if you're selling a spot that had a license and no longer has one, I mean, you're going to lose out on money there because now they got to factor that cost into what they're paying for the space.
Yeah.
The space that's next door to Fight Club has been closed since I've moved out here, since we moved out here. I've seen it just shut down for the most part. And I'm just barely hearing that someone's trying to put something in there now, but they have to put one thing here and another thing here, all these different rules that are attached to their license. So
Also, I heard something. I was talking to another business owner, and she had previously already had like a liquor license, right?
Oh, sorry. That was an accident. That was an accident.
that she's
That was an
leaving?
accident.
And no, she already previously had like a liquor license, and she got a new spot, and she was trying to she had a liquor license but that for this place, but because I guess there's a law that says something like if a business, say if you move into a business and that spot has never had a liquor license before, even though you already have one, you have to go through the whole process of like, now if the place had a liquor license in the past and sold alcohol before, it's faster and easier to get that stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah, once
It
you
doesn't-
have it, it's easier to transfer.
Doesn't transfer from building to building. Basically, you gotta like, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my boss at the bar I work at, like, it's been like the liquor board in city of LA, like it's a bitch to get. Even to get the temp that he got took him.
It's run by the mob.
It's run by the mob.
Run by the mob, man.
Oh shit.
I was about to say, yeah,
Surprise.
99% of the times I've heard about people trying to get a license is you have to find someone that is on the inside and grease those wheels to kind of get stuff greenlit. Because just going through the paperwork, just pure, without knowing anyone, will take you forever and a shit ton of money. Shit ton of money.
It is a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, but like knowing someone in the politics and in the government and on that side of things is the only way to kind of get it done in a reasonable amount of time, from what I've heard.
Or talk to your guy Paulie or Tony or Vinny, one of those guys.
That was racist as fuck.
Sorry, I've been seeing a lot of clips from The Sopranos and I've never watched
A lot of
it,
racist stuff? Yes, we know. Yes, we're aware.
so- You know what?
Oh,
We're not doing this on the Christmas special.
Not on the Christmas
Okay?
special.
Not on the Christmas special. Maybe the
Yeah.
New Year's one, but
Santa's kind of racist too, so
is he?
Rudolph.
What's racist about Rudolph?
I mean, just
He's a
having
ginger deer.
the red-nosed guy, just like that's been bullied all this time. You only call him when you need him to actually guide your sleigh, but the whole time he's getting bullied by all the rest of the reindeer. You didn't do shit about it. Something's up with that.
I thought they kept him away because he's hooked on cocaine. That's why his nose is red.
That as well. Well,
Could be that.
discrimination against junkies,
I'm for that though.
Discrimination. I'm just saying. I just feel like Mr. and Mrs. Claus just said fuck that motherfucker until they needed him to actually
Oh,
get
yeah,
something.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up. It's the way that P kind of treats black people.
I mean, Rudolph is a minority Christmas story.
It
really
it
is.
is.
Yeah. All the misfit toys.
My favorite, like, I want to hear everyone's like favorite Christmas movie, but my favorite Christmas special is, I didn't plan this, but it's actually very apt when you think about who we've had on this show. My favorite one was the Mad TV Rudolph version. Did
I
anyone
low-key
remember
remember it,
that?
but I don't remember
There's
the
a Mad TV Rudolph Abominable Snowman like Christmas version that they had. Yeah, the claymation one. That was my favorite like Christmas special. I remember that more than I've never seen like Charlie Brown Christmas or any
I
of that.
vaguely remember what you're talking.
Yeah.
it's like very that you're talking about it. It's like very just
vaguely
foggy.
remember it, but
vague.
It was almost like Robot Chicken before Robot Chicken though.
Yeah.
It really was. That was my
Oh my
favorite
God.
Christmas like
Holy
special.
shit.
You had to be watching TV around Christmas. You knew Mad TV was going to play it during Christmas and shit.
Talk
They
about
would
a
play it
core
every
memory.
year.
Holy
Yeah, that just came back to me right now.
Holy shit!
But my favorite Christmas movie, I am partial. It is recency bias, but it is Violent Night for me. That's my favorite
I
Christmas.
still need to
movie
watch
right now.
that. I haven't seen it.
That one just came out, right?
Yeah, in the last couple years.
yeah,
Yeah,
2
like I
years
said,
ago.
it's two.
Almost 2 years
It is
ago.
That's the one with David
recent-
Harbour?
Yeah, Dave
Okay.
Harbour, but
It's Santa Claus does the Die Hard.
exactly.
It's
And
Santa Claus does the Die Hard,
Yeah.
and it's fucking
It
great.
really is.
It's so great. It's on
I
when
was
we
wondering
watched
about
it.
that one. I'm about to check it out.
It's like
Yeah.
instant classic.
yeah,
Instant classic.
Oh, shit.
yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't need to be serious, but it's just serious enough. The message gets across, and Santa kicks a lot of fucking ass. What is that?
Huh?
Was that something she's not supposed to have?
She's got the booty. booty.
She got the booty.
My favorite Christmas movie would be, I want to say The Grinch. with
It
Jim
would
Carrey.
be. Oh my
Carrey.
God. Jesus
Grinch.
Christ.
Such a generic
On
ass.
fucking brand.
Or Home Alone 2.
Don't fuck you. That's mine.
Or Home Alone 2 because of one scene in particular, which
No
is
one picked mine.
when he fucking
The president.
what?
The president was in it. Is that your favorite part?
Bro, I'm gonna fucking walk. God. Not my president. My president.
Don't say
No,
my
it's
scene.
when
Don't say my scene. Don't say my
when
scene. Don't say my scene.
Marv fucking
Oh,
gets shocked when he's turning on the faucet,
And he turns into-
that for some reason
It's so fucking
had
funny.
me dying as a kid. I was just like, that is the funniest shit I've ever seen because he's like, "Ah," and then it just cuts to him as a skeleton.
Yes.
And it's just the funniest fucking thing in the world.
I don't know who thought of that and thought it would work because it's literally like live action Looney Tune
It
shit.
is some real Looney Tunes
But
because they just
it's-
put a skeleton with his hair.
Yes.
and it was the funniest fucking
So
thing.
good.
And to this day, it would still make me fucking
Yes.
laugh.
I watched it on
hysterically.
Monday.
wish I
Made me
could
laugh.
picture that.
Cracked up.
Because
I don't
he's
remember.
turning on a sing and it's hooked
Yeah.
up to a car battery, and he turns. He's like, oh,
Yeah. And he just doesn't let go of it. He does not let go of it. And he just keeps on getting shocked for a continuous.
It's how he's screaming too.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
oh,
but you
God.
can't let go if you're being electrocuted.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's like magnetism somewhat. Yeah. It's
Christ.
It's really good. It's really fucking
Hold
funny.
yourself together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fucking
Yeah.
funny, bro. Like it's live action Looney Tunes
Yeah.
shit. It really is.
And it fucking works.
It's like he's singing. It's like a cadence.
Wow. Why does he sound like that?
It's so good.
Why does he
And I don't
sound
know
like that?
who thought that would actually work, but it did. It fucking
Why does
did.
he
But the
sound like
Grinch,
that?
the Grinch would be my favorite one. But that scene in Home Alone 2 would be like my favorite
Hey.
Christmas scene.
Yes.
Your turn.
My favorite is I think it's a very underrated Christmas movie. Like I got like three, but like the first one, my favorite would probably be Jingle All the Way. With Arnold
Jingle All the
Schwarzenegger.
Way.
Oh,
Jingle All
just
the Way.
saw that recently.
It's a very underrated.
That's the one with Sinbad and Arnold.
Sinbad and Arnold.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Is
a
that
big
the one
Sin-
where they were going for the toy?
toy.
Yes.
Turbo
Man.
Turbo,
Turbo
Man.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So like I'm not a big Sinbad fan, but he it worked for him in that movie. And then
that's the thing about Sinbad. He works in small doses.
well, yeah, small doses.
He's
but
not
that was the
leading
perfect movie for
character.
him. Yeah.
The problem is that white America said, "Hey, this is black people," and we were like, "No, that's the uncle at the barbecue."
Yeah.
But you can't watch a whole movie at the uncle at the barbecue, man.
He's great in
Like,
First Kid.
huh?
You guys remember First
I
Kid?
do.
Yeah.
That was a good
Kid?
first kid. It was a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah. It's like basically he was like the security for the First Kid, like the son of the president, and it's pretty simple, basic movie, but like
was
he
good, yeah.
he works and he's funny in that.
Yeah.
Do you guys think
Absolutely.
the movie exists where he was a
Absol-
genie?
Yes, it does. I've seen
Oh, it does.
it does. I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Right?
I've
I
seen
swore
it.
I saw it as
There's
well.
Kazam and there's Shazam.
Shazam is a real fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
Shaq one,
I
and
remember
there's
when
the
the
Sinbad.
advertisements for
Yeah.
that came out.
Yeah.
and I was waiting for it. Didn't they have a game as well?
A game.
I feel
They had a game.
Or am I just thinking of Shaq Fu?
Shaq.
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 Yeah, Shaq.
Kazam definitely had a movie game.
And they
Yeah.
remastered Shaq Fu a couple years ago for the Switch.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Damn.
I remember when Shaq Fu came out. It was a terrible game.
It was on the.
I
Sega
played Shaq
Genesis,
Fu.
Right.
Yeah.
It was on the second.
It was on Genesis.
I remember that.
Shaq Fu? Wow.
But
Yeah.
A game you played.
but no, but
It was
back
on the
to
Sega Genesis.
back to Christmas.
Yes,
yeah,
good movie.
Jingle All the Way. I think
Okay.
it's a very underrated movie, and
It's a good one.
I think it's like, and for Arnold to be such a bad actor, he picks his movies well where they
Yeah.
actually work. Like he knows his limits,
Yeah.
and that's one where it just works, and I love that movie. It's a very underrated movie. And then 2 and 3 just quickly, Die Hard, and then A Christmas Story.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Die Hard is
No,
a
it is.
Christmas
It's
You heard it
why-
here.
It's,
Christmas
It's a
movie.
Christmas movie.
It's
I can
recognized
explain
as-
why.
it's on Hulu
It
days.
ends with a Christmas song. It's on Christmas. Just because it's snow, it's in LA, but it's a Christmas party. There's Christmas
It's an
trees.
American Christmas movie
Yes.
because
Yeah.
mom and dad weren't
Yes.
together anymore.
And I think there's also like
Can you
Christmas
grab
puns.
the dog? They keep grabbing the things from over there, and you're like
Taking
letting
the
them do
booty.
it. Yeah.
No, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Yours, Rob?
Oh, you already said it, but I don't give a fuck. Home Alone 2: Lost in New York is my ultimate Christmas movie. I have to watch it every year. My old roommate and I, we get together once a year to watch it. I usually fall asleep, but it's still my fucking movie. My
When they're
favorite.
climbing down the rope, he's like, "You put on aftershave?" He's like, "Nah,
Nah.
that's kerosene."
Yeah. Who does kerosene? No.
Did
My
you have the little Walkman thingy?
I did get the Talk Boy.
Okay,
I absolutely had the Talk Boy, and I think it was broke by New Year's. I got it for Christmas and broke it pretty. It's literally just a tape recorder, and it's really big and clunky.
Oh,
but
the fucking thing. That
yeah.
Oh,
I was too poor to have that.
I saw
I
I
don't
saw a
even know what you're
post.
talking about.
Do you remember when Do you remember?
I was too poor to know what you're talking about.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a joint he had where like he's
I
sitting.
haven't seen it recently.
Oh,
It's a big part of the movie, though.
yeah.
Yeah, but we're
That's
talking.
how he gets in the hotel.
Yeah, we're talking about like I saw it when it came out.
I don't know.
All right,
Fair enough.
don't
Enough.
age me anymore. I'm already
Fair
aged.
enough.
So
Fair
the-
I'm
enough.
saying I saw it fresh. All right, like out the box.
What are you saying, P?
There was a post that came out that said, because when he ordered room service and his dad freaked out, he was like, "You ordered $930 something of room service." Somebody did a whole inflation calculation for today. That is $2,100 worth of room service that he ordered.
I mean,
On top of the suite that he had.
yeah, no, he went the fuck in, but also his dad can afford it. He
Yeah.
flew an entire 2.5 families to Paris.
Have you seen
his
the house
brother
they
did.
live in?
His brother did.
No. His
No,
brother's
the-
the cheapskate.
No,
No,
the second
no,
one-
no. That's his brother-in-law. His
Okay.
brother is the one that His brother's the one that bought them the tickets both times. His brother is the one that bought the family tickets for Christmas.
I thought
Brother's
not
the one that
dad.
the mom wished she married.
Yeah, it's
The
not
brother's
that-
the one that lives in New York. then.
Yeah, it's the brother. Yeah, so when they go to Paris, it's like they even said like the brother is the one that bought the tickets for the family to go to Paris, and he's also the one that bought the tickets to go to Florida. It's the brother that bought the tickets.
Nah, in the first one, he calls Uncle Frank a cheapskate because he's
he calls
tagging
him-
along.
but that's the brother-in-law though. I mean,
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah,
Frank
yeah.
is the brother-in-law, but the one that bought the tickets it's the dad's actual brother.
The dad didn't buy a ticket.
He didn't buy a ticket for
Never?
each holiday. No, it's the
I
brother.
afford it.
Through, oh,
It's
we're
the
We're
brother.
googling this after the show.
Google it.
Dad,
Google
I thought
it
the
now.
dad
No,
was-
no, no. I want to keep
Google
the
it.
show
It's
going,
the
but yeah.
brother that's off screen that you never hear about. It's the brother that bought the fucking tickets.
I believe it because the
Yeah.
motherfucker who pays is never on screen.
I thought the dad.
Everybody knows
I
that.
just thought the dad had mob ties or some shit.
No, because that
Why-
house
the
in
brother
Chicago
was
was
a mob
also big.
tie.
No, there is a tie because he's on The Sopranos.
Oh,
He
is on The
is.
Sopranos.
He's a
That's
crooked
why
cop
they
in
have the big
Sopranos.
house.
That's why
Yeah.
you never see his face.
Yeah. Oh no, the actual dad.
The actual
yeah.
dad in Home Alone 1 and 2. He's also on The
So
Sopranos.
Peter McAllister is
He worked
is
for mob.
affiliated.
He's a made man.
Man,
But
that's
not
why they
in-
had that
bro,
big ass
in the
house.
movie,
He's a made man. Terrible father,
In the
but
movies,
made man.
though, it's the brother that actually
Ah,
buys the
here we go. In the Home Alone movie, Kevin's uncle Rob paid for the plane tickets for the McAllister family's trip to Paris.
See?
Boom. Why? Rob wanted to bring his extended family together for Christmas. Damn.
See?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. I concede. Yeah.
You know,
My favorite scene, 'cause since he brought up his favorite scene from Home Alone 2, was going to be, it's the scene where like they basically have the entire hotel staff. They come to confront Kevin about like the actual shit, and basically, so all of them come in and they're just like, "We found him. We found out your credit card is stolen, whatever." And then he starts playing the movie in sync to try to like scare them. And like Tim Curry, if you guys know Tim Curry from his facial expressions and the way he's like, "You were here last night, weren't you? You were smooching with everyone, Bob, Leo, Theo with the gimpy leg, Theo," and then he says the name of like the Cliff. It's like the security officer
old dude.
and his old ass dude, and he was like, "No, I swear it wasn't me." Oh my god, I crack up, I cry
was
laughing every fucking year at that fucking scene, and it continues to get me, and it's so fucking good.
You know what also like hurt me though about those Home Alone movies? When I found out those black and white movies were not real.
Yeah, they made them just for the movie.
Specifically for the movie. They're
Yeah.
not real movies. Because
Yeah.
when I got older, I tried to like look for them, and I'm like, it's not, you cannot find them. It was specifically made for.
I mean,
Home
it
Alone, those
makes
little
sense
snippets.
when you think about it.
Yeah.
In the first one, everything was so perfectly timed. I
Yeah,
get that.
it
Yeah.
worked too well.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
definitely get that.
I
Yeah.
was hurt though when I'm like, those are not real movies. I'm like, I really
know.
wanted to see
You
why
wanted to
he
see-
was shooting people and giving them. to count to 10, you're skipping straight to 1.
You're like, now I'm finally old enough to watch this movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't exist.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know they weren't real until right now.
No,
I didn't go
Alright.
to look for them, but I always thought they were.
No, I looked. I was like, I want to see that movie.
Yeah.
man.
Someone should recreate those now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
you got time.
my backup movie is Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation.
That's a great one.
My whole family watches that one every year, and so that's kind of like our
I
shit.
always hear
Racist
about
Chevy
that one.
Chase. Racist Chevy.
Yes,
I mean,
racist.
back
You-
before his racism was, more.
You know
Yeah.
what?
His racism
You
was
could
always
be
there.
racist and still funny.
Could be.
Could.
Has anyone told Chevy?
No, he was pretty blatantly racist. Well, around community, which leads me to my favorite Christmas special, which is Abed's Christmas special, which was like it went kind of like claymation.
Claymation one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like crazy because he was trying to deal with like his parents
Divorce.
divorcing, and so he just kind of like created this whole fucking world where like he brought all of them in. It was like really fucking good.
Community had,
And
like,
claymation.
3 Christmas specials, right?
I don't know. I fell off around season 3 of
Yeah,
Community.
they had
so.
that after
Donald left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So they had
Sorry,
3 good
Community.
ones.
But they're working on the movie Detour if you guys
Yeah.
are interested in that. But yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Detour.
Alright.
But yeah, Christmas.
Christmas.
Take it away.
Has anybody taken part in any holiday parties this year? We're too broke to have one, so
Yeah.
we're not gonna have one.
Not
Sorry,
yet.
I know we.
I have not participated. However, Redacted has had nothing but Christmas parties out the fucking ass. No, it's been
Oh,
great
not
because
good for him.
not, I mean, some of them not, but most of them are pretty, like the
Okay.
ones that are actually sponsored by corporations and companies, and they come in and it's pretty quick and easy. They have prefix meals and just drinks, easy, quick, like $400, $500, and you're out the door, and you don't even have to deal with like actual roll of the dice tables. It's great when I can come in and work those. However, some of them are just like, yo, we're just a 20 top that just wanted to come in and
walk in 20 top.
oh yeah, dude, it's just what the fuck
Yeah,
happens.
just,
But yeah, I think they started this private dining experience thing that has blown up, and like a lot of corporations and businesses around the area have been utilizing it. So we've been getting an influx of money. I don't know if much of that money comes to us, but
no, of course it does.
good on the company.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I get. I recently saw the numbers for this year. Not that I wasn't supposed to see them or anything, but it's just one of those things where, I was talking with management and they were just showing me what we sold, like how much, comms and voids and everything were, how much tips, were allocated out and everything like that. And when you get to see those numbers, you're like, oh shit, that's for a whole year. This place hasn't make enough money to be open every day, whether you make money or not. And I do understand the necessity for that. It's just, when we talk about certain things on the show, we're talking about how people are not being taken care of. They're not being thought of. Not being able to have a holiday party is one thing, but not being able to pay your bills or not being able to pay them on time, those are way more important things. So as much as we have spent time talking shit this year about ownership and things like that, if you're at least an owner who pays your employees and the check doesn't bounce, I'm going to give you a lot more credit than, a lot of other places, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I look at even today, we don't have a set day that we're supposed to be paid, but I know around the ballpark of when I'm going to get paid, and I know to plan for that. So it's nice to at least know I'm going to
It's
get
crazy
paid.
that you had to plan for that.
Right. I mean, but a lot of people don't know what they're going to plan. So that's what I'm saying. If I got to choose between having to plan or not knowing where things are coming from, obviously I would take the lesser of two evils. This is just where we are right now. For me, that's one of the things I hope that really changes going into next year is more people coming out, businesses making more money, being more fun, whatever it is, to where we're not having to plan when we get paid, to where we're making enough money to where, those ownership mistakes and those management mistakes kind of, not that they get swept under the rug, because now that we're paying attention to them, let's not let those things fall apart. But at the same time, I do have a hopeful feeling for next year that we're going to go back to having fun working within this industry for however long that we're all in it. But for everyone else who's coming into it, so that's energy I want to take into next year. And I'd like to, ask everybody else here, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to going into next year while also reflecting on this year? Because for me, I want to start it off, especially since I'm asking the question, but I just want to say the thing that I took the most from this year is just taking the time to take a moment to breathe and think about things outside of just myself or just an interaction with a guest or, an interaction with a coworker, and, being more patient, being more thoughtful, being more intentional, and taking that into next year to make this experience as good as it can be for everyone who comes in and sits at my bar or sits at a restaurant, or even if I'm the guest, trying to make it a little bit easier for the person there who's working. I just want to really lean into that going into next year and hope that those things are the things that get people back out, get this to being more fun again, have us making more money to where we have less to complain about,
Yeah.
I just want to see us having fun again. So taking that in from this year and going into next year, I just want to, as I said, have more patience, be more thoughtful, be more mindful, but also be more fun, and try to provide the experience that I would want when someone comes in and sits down. So, but for everyone else, here, whoever wants to start it off, what are some of the things that you think about from this year, but also going into next year? What does that look like for you?
I'll start because I feel like we've been going this way, but
Yeah.
just to bring
Go
it
ahead.
around.
It doesn't matter. I'm always going to be second.
Or third, technically. but-
Nah, he's always standing right outside the door. I'm gonna be second. If I follow anybody, I'm following one motherfucker with no eye contact.
Never beginning the train, always. Never mind.
Huh?
But I think what I've taken the most from this year, it's honestly piggybacking a little bit off of what you're saying, is that I've had to remind myself multiple times, no matter what my frustrations are with coworkers, with management, how things are set up, how idiotic things may feel.
Because that's Santa.
They got to see your Santa.
Just need people to see I got a Santa shirt.
It is a Christmas
It's only
tank top.
it's only
I had
Christmas
no
shirt.
idea
I
we're
had.
doing a Christmas
I'm sorry.
episode. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I got mine.
Neither did I.
No, we
I mean,
talked about
well,
it.
we talked about it.
It's
but
pretty
they had-
cold
last
in
minute.
Michigan,
I
so
was gonna
like
say, yeah,
that
it's- if
feels
that-
If it's
it feels very wintry. You know what I mean?
it's
But yeah, there's
Sorry, guys.
yeah, no matter like what's going on behind the scenes of the running of a shift, it's just like really realizing, and I feel like I've said this before, but just that the people that are coming in, specifically when I see them on like, well, we have our regulars during the week, but the people coming in on Friday and Saturdays nights when it's like busy as fuck and so much is going on and we're down a person and no one told us that a 20 top party was getting started right now and all that shit, is like these people that are coming up to me right now, they may have spent, I don't know, the last 3 months planning their trip to LA. They may have spent the last week getting the babysitter so that they can come out from Alhambra or wherever, West Covina, to come into downtown and have a night out. And this is one of the stops. And you know what I mean? I want to make sure that that they've decided to make redacted they decided to make redacted a part of that experience for them, and I don't want to take away from their overall experience or leave a bad taste in their mouth because I'm mad because of some behind the dude, I eat pineapple, so that's not even an issue. But
Stay ready. Stay ready.
stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, bitch. Call me the pineapple demon.
Wow. What are you doing with those pineapples?
I'm gonna use it back.
No, no, I want to make sure that they continue to have a
Real
good
P.
experience.
Diddy? You a pineapple demon?
The pineapple Diddy? What? No, ew, gross.
You the real P. Diddy. You
The-
the pineapple demon, man.
Pineapple Diddy. He's a pineapple Diddy. You got me sitting next to this guy. Man.
Oh shit! No. Oh. And I handed over. It's like,
You've been drinking baby oil this whole time.
oh my god! Oh Jesus! Oh damn! Oh man! What did I leave off? Shit! No. But yeah, I just really want to keep that in mind as people are coming in, because like they don't need to know the behind the scenes and what's led up to this moment here.
Right.
And all they know is that, yo, I came out tonight and I want to have a good night, whether it be the food, whether it be the drinks, whether it be interaction with you. I'm probably not the person to hang your hat on for having like the golden interaction with that night, but I will muster what I can. But yeah, just like just remembering that and trying to keep that going forward into next year, not just in the service industry, but just in whatever walk of life, because you just don't know what other people are going through, whatever their expectations were coming into the day. And that interaction with you, whether it be behind the bar or on the street, can go a long way, because a lot of people are going through a lot of shit right now. A lot of people are going through a lot of shit. And I mean, even thinking about, we're hoping for an upswing in the service industry, but it is definitely going to be a trickle down, because a lot of people, we're not a political podcast, but like the politics that are going on are affecting, economics. And so that's going to end up affecting us in a way. And so doesn't mean good, doesn't mean bad necessarily right now, but it is a thought. And so I just know a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, and them deciding to come to our spots, whether it be, any of our restaurants or bars or a wine and spirit shop, like those interactions are something that can really affect their entire day. And I want to be an addition to that, not a subtraction from that like makes them be like, damn, I wish I'd gone somewhere else, or like, damn, that was a little funky interaction, you know what I mean? Because I've had people tell me this year, like, yo, you good? Are you all right? And I'm just like, I'm just trying to get through the day, and like, I promise I will get you your best drink, your food as fast as possible, but you know what I mean? I don't need to carry that into the interactions with them. So I'm trying to carry that into the new year as well, by, I think, letting go a lot of the triggers of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes that are always kind of like on my head. But yeah.
Well said.
Okay.
Anybody else? Like, anybody else ready?
Me, okay.
You said you were second.
I'll keep it short. Basically, going into the next year, I got like a lot of personal goals that I want to do. Not necessarily stuff that's like, one is career based, but like it's more so just like personal goals that I've been pushing off, and just more focus on me and getting stuff that I've been like trying to like, that I've been pushing back. So like this year I had a goal. I had multiple goals, but I got one done, and it was actually a big goal. So this goal is gonna open up a bunch of stuff, and basically I'm just gonna like just take this year and just work on myself and just get things that put me in better positions, So, like far as like career and stuff like that, I don't want to say anything too much, because I'm just keeping that part close.
Right.
Right. I don't know who's watching it. What I'm saying? Like,
Plus, you don't need people like
yeah.
like jumping in on your ideas, not even to say that it's like, oh, you're just coming up with original shit. Like, you may be, you may not be, but at the same time, you don't want anybody to hinder your growth just because they find out how you're trying to grow.
Yeah, but like the main stuff is just it's just more so just and I'll keep saying it, but just this focus on myself. Like, there's things I want to get that's just like has to do with just personally just me and stuff. You know, and if I could get at least half of those things done in this year, and the next year that's coming up, then hey, man, that's great. Now I'm one step closer to be where I need to be and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so my personal thing for the new year is just because it's just more personal stuff I got to work on.
That's what's up.
Okay. Let's see. For me, next year.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but like, fuck those customers. I don't care about them.
Now you're right.
I mean,
Taking that in the
I mean,
next
like,
year.
it's like, yo, I'm a very cool guy, but you give me the energy, I get the energy straight back, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's
I
fair.
said what I was gonna say.
you know,
I mean, DMX said it best. If it's fuck me, nigga, you know it's fuck
yeah,
you.
man.
Period. I stand on that.
Well, he
Yeah.
took part of what I was gonna say, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay. For me next year, man, I think it's trying to.
Double down on racism.
That's pretty much, man. That's what I was going for.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't understand how hard it was
He's
for me
already
to
kinda-
not make a joke
I
when he said
tried.
the last thing he said.
Yeah.
and I was like, nah, man, I ain't gonna do it.
I literally, but he just
I
gave too much
appreciate you,
air.
though.
You gave so
Yeah.
much room for us
Yeah.
to jump in.
You gave so much space for racism.
You guys didn't see it. Like when I walked in, he grabbed all his belongings, went to his room, and locked the
And
door.
locked the door.
Yeah, didn't even say hi.
Didn't
At
say
all.
hi or
And
nothing
they've
like that.
met before.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny because none of those doors are the one that's closed.
Yeah.
But you see, like he was more friendly because we're in a more public place. So
Yeah.
I felt more safe.
Mm,
You know,
There's a lot more lights.
There's
No
more
more
eyes.
lights,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no.
Eyes.
Let's talk about how he turned the lights up for this particular
Yeah.
episode.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
He's
talk
like, yo,
about
we
it.
got to make sure that they can see you.
Yeah.
Like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
God.
I'm sorry. What did you want to do next year?
I don't know. I guess you guys said it all. Shit, that you laid it all out.
I tried so hard not to.
And got so
I
far.
really did. I really
so
did. But
far.
the moment you said something, racism.
It just was so much space for us.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
jump in.
Yeah.
I'm
Speak into
sorry.
your mic
It was so much space for us to jump in with
so they can
racism.
hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
So they can
Yeah,
hear
nah,
you.
he got
Yeah.
you on that one.
Yeah. Sorry. I will give you
You're
all.
over here talking like this.
I know, but I will give you all of the room you need to come up with say what you're
Thank
saying.
you. For next year, it's gonna be just finding a way to effectively drop the N word and not. I'm just kidding.
I was just gonna say his favorite Marvel character is Red Skull.
Well, you know, when you think about, I'm kidding.
He's just misunderstood, honestly.
Yeah, I
God.
mean, you know,
He's
you
stuck on that mountain all by himself,
Right?
with nothing but his ideology.
No, real shit. Really, it's just same thing you fucking said. Just fuck those customers. Like, get your shit together. Figure out what the fuck you want.
Watch this show.
Watch the show.
Get your friends to watch this
Um,
show so that they can learn the things to not do and or say, and then they'll run into less people.
Actually, no.
treating him the way that
There
you
was
treat
there was a TikTok that I posted on my story, which was like, if I offended you in 2024, work on yourself so I don't do it in 2025. And honestly, yeah.
Not so you don't do it, so I don't have to do it.
Yeah, if I offended you or pissed you off or whatever in 2024, work on yourself so I don't do it in 2025.
So you don't have to do it.
Yeah,
gotta
don't
remember.
make me do it.
This isn't a choice.
Yeah, work on yourself.
This isn't a choice.
That's really it. And I would like to have like a more positive thing, but nah. Okay, but that goes in all aspects of everything. When we keep it towards like the service industry,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, figure out what the fuck you want to order,
Yeah.
know where you're at, and if you ain't got like what was that song? Fucking Fergie and Ludacris. If you ain't got no money,
Stay
Oh,
broke
yeah.
ass at
broke ass
home.
home.
Yeah.
Really, like if you
man.
don't have money to
Oh,
know how much you're at least minimum spending $100. If you're not prepared for that, stay the fuck home.
don't come
I
in with
don't-
your
I don't-
EBT card, man.
Yeah.
I don't care, bro. I don't fucking care
I
whatever
had to
your
deal with
reason
that
is.
last week.
If you are not prepared, stay the fuck home. Please, for the love of God, keep your broke ass fucking home.
Yeah.
Bro, we don't need that energy. We don't need that shit. Like,
You're
Like-
killing the vibe.
it's just it really just fucks us up when you want exemplary fucking service, but you aren't giving that back. And it doesn't always have to be in the form of a tip. If you're just a shitty person and demanding all this, like if you came up and asked for this, but you were, you know, being cool with me and this and that, and you were just giving me like good energy that I can feed off of, and you left me like $1, it's like, but you were like really cool and you seemed very genuine and this and that, and we had some banter back and forth. Like, I can rock with good energy. It doesn't always have to be in the form of currency. Like, if you can pay me with good energy and something for me to roll over into the next interaction with the next customer for the rest of the shift, I can rock with that. I can take that because that'll give me the fucking motivation to carry that and pass it over to the next customer. And then maybe that'll prompt them to tip me more because of how much they loved my energy. And they're like, oh, he was so cool. I'm going to throw him 10. That makes up for the $1 that you left me. But you gave me so much great energy that I was able to take that to the next person. And it's just, energy is transferable. Like you can only like when it comes to energy, like you can't create or destroy. It only changes. And that's the same thing with like interactions within the industry.
Yeah.
Like just give me that and that's really it. And then also not being broke so we can go to Chicago and do some fun shit out there. And so this
we're
motherfucking
going
has some
either
So
way.
basically, if someone comes in and the race is with you, we don't have to tip you.
I feel like you were saying.
I tried to hold it in, man.
I feel that he was saying, it doesn't matter how much you pay. It's just bring the right energy.
Yeah.
Because them giving you that positive energy, or at least whatever they were able to give, didn't set you back, so that when you go into the next interaction, you start from here. You don't start from they treated me like shit and they didn't tip. Fuck them, but not fuck this person, but fuck them. Like, how dare they treat me like all of those things don't have to go through your mind.
Because I've had decent tippers, but they were just so fucking draining that I'm like, holy fuck, you're holding me conversationally hostage, or you're saying things that I not necessarily don't agree with, but you're just being weird or just like awkward, or you're just annoying, and it's like that's also taxing and draining on me. It's like, fuck, was that $5 tip worth it to entertain you? It's like, fuck. Dude. Now I'm like, the next interaction, I'm like, hey, we're gonna get you.
And the next person might have given you the same $5 tip, but not made you feel less than for it. So you'll value that much higher than this person who made you feel like shit or made you jump through hoops.
Yeah, but like you said, like also energy, that shit could you could transfer energy.
Absolutely.
So you you're saying they give you bad. They give you
the remote is behind them.
I was fucking looking for that earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
No, I'm saying like you say like energy could transfer. So like you might be in a good mood, get a terrible energy customer, and then not knowingly that energy transfers from you to the next person. And you might come off as like a shitty bartender, but it's not really you. It's just that the people before you was being shitty, asking for 2 11s, and we ain't got 2 11s and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Or just go ahead. Or I was just gonna go off of that, just like when you try to give them the menu, and they're just like, nah, I'm good. I don't need the menu. I just want a beer. And then they're just like, so what beer do you have? And I'm just like, so the list of beers.
So if you use your fucking eyes.
No. They've rejected the menu, so I had to put it away. And they just keep on asking, oh, well, what beer do you have? Oh, well, it's actually on the menu I was about to give you. Well, do you have this? We don't, but the beers we do have are on the menu. And like literally,
you're trying to say that, they're interrupting you by asking you the other thing.
Do you have this other thing?
If you would have looked at the menu.
Yeah. Like we could have.
That's what the menu's for.
It's there.
So that we don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed is like a lot of bars don't have, at least not out here, they don't have the fucking taps right in front of the bar. They're all behind.
They are behind, yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll try to look past you.
I do wish a lot more bars here had the taps that had the handles.
I don't.
Like a lot of
I don't, because that takes up space for me to be able to serve.
The well.
Who's
that's
behind
true.
it.
That's true.
I got to go around them.
Yeah.
So
I haven't had too many
But
bars
even
I've
then,
worked
people
at.
don't look at the taps. They still ask you like.
I mean, we did that.
But I've
that
also
same
noticed
video.
that like a lot of bars too are removing the custom taps and are
They
just
are.
going for just like
Because
a
people
plain look.
people ain't reading them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
Like,
like
it
that.
would be
anyway.
nice to be like, what beers do you have?
Those.
Right, but they'll still be like, they'll hit you with the, oh, I'm sorry, I can't see. It's too dark.
I don't have
in
my
here.
glasses.
Or I need LASIK, and it's like, bitch, I got it. Like,
You don't see
It's not
this
that
fucking
how did you get here?
6-inch fucking handle that's as a fucking picture of a goose or a skull or a green X or the white one that says, or that has the gold M Modelo on it. You can't see that.
If you can't read these taps, you can't see me looking at you like you're a cunt.
Yeah, you can't
So
see
you
me.
can't
roll my
read
eyes.
this facial expression,
you
right?
can't see me roll my.
So let me
fucking
just
eyes.
look at you like you're a cunt, since
Yeah.
you can't read. Let me stand right next to the taps and let you see this expression that you can understand. But yeah, just treat tips like hand jobs, man.
Huh?
Yeah. You're not gonna turn one down, but it's like, all right, if that's all you're gonna give me, then it's better than nothing. That's cool.
Lube
But
it
I'm
up.
not gonna be upset at the next person who offers me one, unless this last one was bad and leaves a bad impression.
Like it's
But
chafing.
yeah, but at least offer something. Don't just walk off.
I
That's all.
I take no hand job.
Take no hand job?
over a chafing hand job.
Yeah, I would take no hand job, but at the same time, offer.
Offer.
Let me look at your hands first.
I don't know. Sometimes a hand that's not your own isn't that bad.
Oh no,
if it
a lot of times that's true, but just spit on it at least.
I gotta see your hands. I gotta see your hands.
I'm sorry, Mike. You don't deserve this.
Sometimes there's
You
not
don't
enough
deserve
spit. I gotta see your hands.
This is great, man. I'm really learning about everyone. This is super dope, man. Like, yeah, man. This is,
I'm not racist. This is just a running joke. I'm not.
sure.
Yeah.
So there's a video we gotta watch.
Oh, segue.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit!
got it ready. It is. Wait, that said Virgin Negroni?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's where my face changed.
How?
Virgin. No, that's the point.
Nah, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Somebody.
That is a version Negroni.
Yeah.
Nigga, what? What am I supposed
do
to
you
do
do
with
that?
that?
You don't. You don't.
It's all liquor.
You
Do,
that same
do
thing.
they want like red dye?
They want
and
bitter Kool-Aid.
It's the same thing with the Virgin Manhattan.
It's Kool-Aid without the sugar.
Yeah, bitter Kool-Aid.
I've never heard that.
They
What?
don't exist. That's what we're saying.
What doesn't?
But tables will ask the server, and the server, because they don't know or understand, they don't know cocktails, and so they come to the bar and ask me, and now I got to give them a dumb look and be like, "Hey, why didn't you give your table a dumb look?"
Is it a Virgin Manhattan?
Yeah,
Is that what they thought a Long Island was?
I don't know what people be thinking, bro, but it's a mess out there, and those type of questions cause
I like that guy though.
He is funny.
Matthew Rengel.
they cause bartenders to crash the fuck out, as what happened.
As he was about to throw the fucking tins.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what the fuck happens.
Appropriately so.
Yeah, no. We were speaking earlier about all the Christmas parties, and in addition to Christmas parties, you also have a bunch of servers that are like in the middle of you getting swamped, like asking a lot of those questions to the one person trying to deal with all the tickets, and it causes bartenders to break down because they don't know all the other stuff that's going on behind the scenes behind the bar. On was it Saturday night, we had about like too many parties going on. We had our closer call out because he was sick. They didn't schedule a second bar back. We usually have 2 bar backs on Saturdays. They scheduled just one, who ends up spending the entire night just trying to get glassware out. He's a non-existent bar back at that point. All he does is just focus on glassware. And then so it's just 4 of us behind the bar Saturday night getting swamped. We took away standing orders because we were just like, it's just not going to happen. But even with that, like some of my coworkers, they just had like just shutdowns, like where there would just be moments where I just literally saw one of my coworkers just look at the tickets, and there was like 6 or 7 tickets, and they just stared at them and like literally just blanked the fuck out and just didn't know where to start. And like they're really good. Like I've seen them like kill it on production all fucking night, but just this particular night they just broke, and I literally saw it in their eyes where they broke, because I'm trying to support them, like, hey, do you want me to make anything? And they just like, they had a 10 in their hand and they just looked at tickets, and then I just like, all right, someone come tap them out, please. Please come tap them out. And then so someone came and tapped them out. And then this person was a person that tends to get a little bit kind of overwhelmed and emotional and all that type of stuff. And
Overwhelmed and emotional.
yeah, no, it's one of those things where like if we don't have enough oranges up there, or like, yo, we got to keep on going back to get like liquor, then like they're just like, why isn't like why aren't we set up for the night? Da da da. And it's just like, bitch, we're busy. We just have a lot. We're going through a lot of different shit tonight,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have to go back sometimes, and we don't really have a bar back that can be present in the bar. So you're going
You
to
have
have
a
to.
porter.
Yeah. You just gotta go.
Basically.
You just gotta go back and go get it
Yeah.
at sometimes. But if they have to do that a lot, they feel like we weren't supported or we weren't set up, which is, you know, partially true. Like there wasn't like a good backup system for when someone called out. But it's just at a certain point, we're in it and we just gotta do it. We just gotta get through it. And like the last hour, I went on like on my 10-minute break, probably like right going to the last hour. Mind you, I came in at 3. It's like 11 o'clock, 11:30. And I'm just like, hey guys, I'm just going to take a quick 10 so that we can wrap this thing on up. I come back from my 10 and they look at me like I killed somebody. They were just like, where the fuck were you? We sent managers to come get you. Da 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 da. And I was like, I went on my 10 like I said I was going to go on, and I didn't want to be found, so I made myself unfindable.
Right.
And they was like, we just got swamped
turns
as
into
soon
a
as you like.
You
And I was just
went
like, I
incognito?
honestly wasn't anywhere. I went to the back room to try to charge my vape because it was dying, and I needed my vape at that point. And then I went to the walk-in to kind of just
Sound
chill.
like you need your vape as you're telling the story.
Yeah, it's getting there. Oh, it's in my pocket. And then what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just.
No, I saw the finger go up.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Keep going.
Oh yeah, and then so I come back and their energy is fucking crazy, and I'm just like, well, "What's up, guys?" And then and my thing is, when I feel energy off, I'm not a passive aggressive person that can just like deal with it and lollygag. Like, no, I'm just like, all right, energy's off. What's good? Like, do we have an issue? What's going on? I just need to know. It's not me being aggressive. It's not being like, yo, I want to fight you, but like, let's solve this issue right now, because we need to get through this. And I'm not really gonna like deal with passive aggression for the next hour as we're dealing with shit. And then the person that had been like just like crashing out on just like looking at tickets lost, they were just like, just close well one. And I'm just like, all right, cool.
All right, Viola.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
you mean?
And then so I go over there and but then like people are showing up. So now I'm dealing with the people and they get mad at me because I'm not closing down the well. So then they're closing down the well around me, but I'm dealing with people that are coming up. So
Shouldn't they be taking the people if they ask you to close the well? That's kind of how that works. If I
little
ask
bit.
you to close the well, that means I'm taking the people.
hey, you know what I mean? I don't know. But also it's one of those things where like they're asking to make drinks and I go to grab some. It's like, oh, that's gone now. Whoops, that's gone now. So cool. I need to go back over here. Anyway, so then we're getting to the last, like we're closing, like we're doing like last call, whatever. And you know what happens at restaurants when we do last call? Every table
orders.
puts in their tickets at once.
Yeah,
So
it's
now
kinda-
we're
it's
12
kinda how it
tickets. But these motherfuckers thought we just need to get the fuck out. So now they've closed 2 wells and we're down to like 1 well to deal with like 10 tickets. And there's 4 of us back there, but there's only 2 wells. Whatever, cool. But and then so literally I see within 10 minutes the one person, they just get like kind of dumbstruck and like, I can't do this, and then they just bounce out. So the next person comes in and then like they do like maybe half a ticket or whatever, and it's like I'm crashing, and then it's like I'm crashing out, and I'm just like, you want me to tap in? And they're like, cool. So by the time I move in to look at these like 7 tickets that are left at last call, we're already at a 15 minute ticket time on my first ticket, and I'm just like, guys, you're setting me up
Your
for
story's
failure.
stressing me out.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm,
Yeah.
I
No,
feel
no.
like I'm right
No,
there.
this is episode 7 of The Bear of first season. Where like just tickets are just clicking, and so then, and mind you,
me
so then
out.
I come into the production well, and I literally, this is my new thing. I do a little woosah,
Yeah.
and then I just like lock in. But mind you, I'm trying to lock in, but also all of the servers are now lined up in front of me because all of their tickets are now taking 10, 20, 15 minutes, and they want me to get it done. And so they're just lined up looking at me, and I'm just like, Bitch, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just here right now. I'm just here so I don't get fired. I'm literally already on my 9th going on 10th hour here, but I'm going to knock these tickets out for you as fast as I can. And so then literally they just keep on breaking down wells while they see me drowning through 7 tickets. And I'm just like, cool. And then so, yeah, that was the end of my Saturday night.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
But I didn't crash out. I usually, as when other people are crashing out around me, that's when I just get delirious. And I'm just like, guys, everything's fucking great. What do you guys need? Oh, you need these drinks. Okay, well, you're gonna wait there. Here we go. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna drink. But like, I just can't. I can't lean into like the dark despair that those two were in, because I just was like, I can't go there. I just need to get through this fucking shift right now. And then afterwards, we had to sit down. And I was like, the fuck happened?
Yeah.
The fuck?
All right,
When,
guys,
like,
go be it.
yeah. But yeah.
Is it bad that I kind of wish we had more holiday parties at my job, or like we were crazy busy so I could crash out?
No, it
Is
isn't.
bad that I kind of
I literally, when you were,
I wish I had an opportunity to
go
crash
through
out.
that,
because it's
yeah.
been a minute since I've like snapped at somebody at my job
Oh,
and like yelled at them.
you missed that, don't you?
I do, bro.
Yeah.
I missed.
I'm gonna come over
crazy...
just to give you a reason.
No. Like like the first. I wish Vic was here, but like the first couple of Capicua parties where it was just nonstop hounding us, and I was able to just shout at people, and they're like, "Papi, Papi," I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut up! I'll get to you in a minute." I was like, "I don't care." Oh, coming around the bar, like, get the fuck out of here! Like,
Oh yeah.
I kind of miss that. I kind of miss being able to just yell at motherfuckers.
Get your
that are being
aggression
fucking
out.
Stupid. It's been a minute.
Not the.
It's been a minute since I've had a chance to fucking yell at dumbass motherfuckers. God, it's been a minute. I want.
They're still out there.
You know what? That's what I want next year. Just give me a little bit more
dumbass
motherfuckers, because it's like I kind of enjoy it. I don't want to, but like
You enjoy it. It's
I
not
do.
a kind of.
I do.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it.
Look at that Cheshire
I do.
smile.
I do. I do enjoy yelling at stupid fucking customers. I think they can come around the bar to tell me that they lost their fucking phone. I do miss that, because it's not my problem. Be a fucking adult. Hold on to your shit. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I lost my wallet. Oh well. Not my fucking problem.
Amount of
Pay your
people
tab.
who feel that that's our problem.
It's not. It's really fucking not.
Way
Hold
higher
on
than
to
it
your
should
shit.
be. I don't give a fuck about your wallet unless you're planning on giving me money out of it, and I don't give a fuck about your phone because I don't even answer mine. So
You ever had a
figure it
person
the fuck out?
like leave their card, right?
Yeah,
Come
every
back,
day.
But like do this, like leave their card,
Uh-huh.
come back the next day or the day after that, say I left my card here. Oh, here's your card. All right, cool. Let me buy some here, and then leave their card again.
I have actually seen that.
I got a guy. No bullshit. I know his name. I'm not gonna say it, but I know his name because he leaves his card so much. And I've had times where he literally has come back in a week later. He's like, I left my card last week. Just start me a new tab. And then he leaves that tab at the end of the fucking night, man. Yeah, it happens more often than you would think. Some people just don't. They don't think about their card at the end of the night.
Well, he just has the luxury of having multiple cards that he doesn't have to care about
he
that
comes
one.
back for that one card.
Oh shit.
I don't think he has multiple. I
Oh,
think he's
shit.
just like,
He just goes the entire week just
he just exists.
good for him.
Just goes on through life. I'm happy for him, man.
I got
must
one
be
more
nice.
video
Hey,
I want to show.
Just existing on
We got
vibes.
a couple more minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Might as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, this one's. I like this one.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. You
hold
got to
on.
turn the
Sorry.
sound on first.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of how that works.
Don't post a video of you having a bad interaction with someone in the service industry, because I'm automatically on their side. Because what are we complaining about? Are you crying about a sandwich? Unless they shot your family with a harpoon. But even then, I'm like, there's probably a reason.
Real talk. Like, give me context.
But there's never any context. They start the video when they
Are being
can
wronged.
Frame it as them being wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, like no, I'm always gonna be on their fucking side because you definitely did. It was like the one video with the one chick that said like, oh, they kicked me out because my son was
Right.
is like said like, oh, they don't allow like autistic kids or something. I think that's what it was.
That's what they try to claim it as,
Yeah.
but they were saying that, oh,
was bullshit.
you're kicking my son out because he caused a disturbance or something
But
like
they
that.
took the wine away from her first. That was the first item they took away.
Yeah.
Was the wine. So it wasn't your son. It was you.
Yeah.
It was you.
You were the
Definitely
problem.
You were the fucking problem.
Absolutely.
So yeah, 100% gonna be on the side of service industry in a very biased way because you just started the recording when they told you, hey, you gotta go, or X, Y, and Z, whatever the fuck it is.
Man, these days, that actually, I want to amend mine. I want to add to what I want to see next year. I want to see a little bit more accountability next year, just across the board. Customers,
Wait, accountability on the
peers,
customers part?
everyone, like customers, peers, everybody. I just want to see more accountability next year, man.
Well,
Because
customers are not going to give accountability.
I know, but I'm
No,
still gonna wish for it, you know.
That's
but,
fine.
But
That gives us more
again,
ammo to
I
talk to.
don't wish for the customer to have that like mindset. I want management. I want the people around me. I want the environment to be set up to where even if they don't have that common sense, where they don't have that courtesy, the environment is conducive to be like, nah, fuck you. You're the problem. Yeah. You know, I want more accountability next year. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of management comping a fucking bill because someone wants to complain or threaten to post something on Yelp or whatever. It's like, I don't give a fuck about your post. No one checks Yelp.
Yeah.
I haven't had Yelp since my fucking 20s, man. Like, what sense does that make?
He is a liar, as you say.
basing
Well,
your life off of
absolutely.
a
Why don't you work
review?
for him?
I
Come
hate
on, man.
Yelp,
Savannah, slow
not
down.
because of that reason. It's because every time I went to Yelp for a good recommendation, the food was ass.
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh, 3 on
Absolutely.
Yelp. So I don't even, I fucking hate Yelp. Man. I was like, oh, 5 stars? Oh, 500. Oh, cool. Yeah, let me go.
Yeah.
Ass. I'll do it again. Oh, shit. Oh, 4.5, 4.7. All right, cool. Bet up the street. Ass. Like, yeah, so, and then the third time I was like, I ain't even, man, fuck Yelp. This shit's bullshit. I hate Yelp. Not because of that, but just because they let me down so many times, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust anything above a 4.5.
I don't trust this
It's
shit
not
at all.
honest.
I trust word. I trust word of mouth.
Yeah.
I trust word of mouth, man. You know.
Or walking past it. Either one. You know, sometimes, I mean, isn't that what we used to do before we had reviews and everything? You walk past a place.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
That looks
That looks
good.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll go in there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, they got the game on. Yo, let's go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in your instance, they might have the game on, but there's no service.
No service. Yeah, it's all right.
Just empty space, you know, with a TV.
I got one more I think you guys might like.
All right.
Well,
then
actually,
let's
I
close out with that.
I like this one because I felt like this one was more intuitive.
Then I already hate it.
Sorry,
I
hold
love
on,
this guy.
sorry.
He is a liar, as you say. Absolutely. Why don't you work for him? Savannah, slow down. He is a liar, as you say. Absolutely.
That's a good close. He does a really good job. That's a good close.
So you're a bartender. Why
Yeah.
do you hate people?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're fucking dumb. They're fucking stupid.
I answered your question with me telling you I'm a bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen the worst in people.
Yeah, server, chef, anyone in the service industry who's had to deal with customers directly, there's a reason why they don't like customers.
Yeah.
So don't be a customer. Be our guest. Yeah.
And on that note,
Hey, like and subscribe and tell a fucking friend. And as always, cheers
cheers
to
to
staff.
staff.
Cheers.
And Merry Christmas, you filthy fucking animals.
Hey.
Happy New Year. Thanks again for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah, jingle. It's coming out.
Oh, was that it?
That's the wrap.